Hi ninjas, how are you guys doing? It's a girl, I'm Nature aka Miss Fia Focal. Bring back for our entertainment. If it's the first time joining me, you're most definitely welcome. Please do make sure that you subscribe and obviously hit the bell. I absolutely love you, and do not forget to follow me on Instagram. It's at boldly Owamie. Now my ninjas, yes, I am finally back, Shibubu. And oh boy, do I have something to tell you guys. Anyway, ninjas, today, obviously, it's Monday, and I hope this video will go up by Monday. And the reason for that is because, guys, I obviously moved. Yay! This is my new place, and I am absolutely in love with it. I do not have internet yet, however I have applied for it, and so they just have to come and obviously do the installation, everything. I got 200 megabytes per second, so my download speed is 200 megabytes per second, and my upload speed is 100 megabytes per second. So I pray to God that obviously the internet this side is proper. I did ask one of my neighbors which fiber she was using, and obviously she recommended one for me, and so I was really happy. I went out there and I used the same people, so I'm just hoping that they're gonna come, first, just because I actually did go there on Wednesday, so it's only 2 days, I should say, or 3 days, because obviously weekends they do not count them. But yes, ninjas, the moving process was quite stressful. I'm not even going to lie. I feel like I'll go ahead and just start off by saying that for some of you guys that do not know, or if you're just coming across my channel for the first time, my name is Owamie, formerly known as Owamie Shongwane, and I used to stay in Free State, and I relocated basically January, or I moved in my previous apartment like the last day of 2020, and the following date was 2021. And so when I got that apartment, you guys, it was very stressful. Number one, my operation was not even 3 weeks yet when I was busy, like, looking for a place and everything. So number one, was very stressful. Number two, I was in Free State, so looking for a place and obviously relocating was not easy, and having to want to go to places and view, like just to go and view a place, I would have to drive like 2 hours 30 minutes. And so another thing again, I feel like, because I was like married for so long, I was honestly not even checking like my credit score or any of that. So in my head, I just thought that I do not qualify for anything, and so I was very stressed that, if they're gonna do the checkups, the back, whatever, like, yes, okay, I am earning money, but I know that, the credit score and everything counts a lot. And I was just so like, oh my gosh. So I found this place, you guys, on the internet, and same day, it was actually in the morning when I got when I saw the place on Gumtree, I called the landlord, I explained everything. I was like, I'm in Free State, I'm currently going through a divorce. Guys, when I tell you, like, I laid it all out there to a stranger that I had never met. I'm sure that man was like, who is this person? So I was like, you know what, I'm not too sure about my credit. However, I can pay you 4 months in advance. So it was like 3 months in advance plus deposit as well. And so I felt like that was going to be an incentive, obviously, for him to let me move in. And that was before I even saw the apartment. So, I basically said I want to come and view. And when I went to Midrand, I was so happy. I was like, okay, you know what, it's fine, I'm gonna go ahead and take it. And if I'm not mistaken, same day I signed the contract, deposited all the money for 4 months, which was obviously 3 months plus the deposit, and I got the keys same day. And then that was when the back and forth of driving from Free State to Gauteng basically started. It was still very weird because my operation was still so fresh, and I was still driving Kia. I didn't have Nissan yet, obviously. So Nissan is actually automatic, which makes life so much easier. It's a bigger car, it's comfortable, right? Kia is also a nice car, it's also a comfortable car, but it's manual. And so having to change the gears and everything, I use the operation, the fibroids were actually mostly located from this side. So I could feel every And so the first time that we came, I actually had a driver. I had hired a driver because it was the time that my ex-husband had booked it to his mother's house. And so, you know, obviously then I moved in. The following day driving, I drove myself. And so that's basically how it happened, you guys. I got the place. So I would say that it was really a beautiful apartment. You guys will get to see it because I did make an apartment tour, and I'm going to put it out like from my previous apartment. And the reason why I did that was because I just want that footage to be up and out there for live. And that is because of that was like my safe place. That was like my safe house. That was like where I left such a horrible situation and I settled in. And the one thing I'll miss with that apartment is my bedroom. My bedroom, that side, is actually bigger than this one here. But the rest of the stuff in this apartment is an upgrade from the previous one. But my bedroom from my previous apartment was so huge. And a lot happened in that bedroom, you guys. A lot of sleepless nights, a lot of crying, a lot of celebration, a lot of everything. And so yeah, it's an apartment that I feel like I'll be tied to like emotionally for life. But I feel like with this one, girl, it is a whole new vibe. Girl has upgraded. Life is going great. And I'm finally at a point where, you know, I got an apartment because I wanted it. And it wasn't just because I had to get it. I needed to get out of Free State. At first, obviously, like it became a bit stressful because I just didn't know exactly where to go. And so thank God that I actually got this place, which obviously I told you guys I'm not going to tell you where I'm at, but it's a really, really beautiful apartment and I'm absolutely in love with it. One thing I can tell you guys is that the security here is like pashash. For me to just move in here, it took the heavens, the angels, and everyone above, you guys, because it was like, wow. When I tell you I've never signed so many documents just to move into a place, I would say that at this moment, I think if I counted right, I signed about 8 or 9 documents. You know, there's this contract for that, there's that contract for that, there's that contract for that. You have to pay money for this, you have to pay money for that. It's crazy, but I absolutely love it. It was a very, like, the way for me to even enter here, you guys, like, trust me, like, you ain't coming in here. That security, they just, girl, they're not playing. Like, they don't play when it comes to security. And I'm so grateful that I actually got a place here. The estate is so beautiful. You'll find people jogging in here. You'll find people walking, running, whatever. It's really beautiful. And so I think that I'm also going to join the jogging gang. So we'll lose some weight. But it's really nice, you know, the people that are having their morning walks, the people that are, it's just really lax and I really love it. Honestly, like, I love it. By far the nicest place that I've ever moved into. The moving process was quite stressful, as I said. Having Nissan now, which obviously you guys know is an SUV, made life so much easier. So I was able to carry all my stuff, like the clothes, the stuff, and, you know, just lay all the seats and put stuff in there. And I was so shocked because it only took about 4 trips for me to do that. And then obviously the movers, when they came, they also only did 2 trips. So I do have some stuff, but I'm really just so grateful, you guys, and actually happy. The other thing again that I also will go ahead and just include here is that, yes, I was involved in an accident. I did actually say it in the previous video when I was filming. So the update obviously with that is that on Tuesday, when we were supposed to obviously move, when I got the go-ahead, I went out and I obviously wanted to get a truck. The moving company that I had hired, they told me that they cannot move me that day. They're fully booked. And obviously, like, I had just told them early in the morning, which obviously was also short notice for them, because I told them that I will find out exactly when I can move in once the estate has approved everything, because with my landlord, everything was approved, but I still needed approval from the estate. Girl, that's how... So I also didn't know, and my landlord also didn't know, like, okay, when can you move in? It was now all in the like, just, you know, with the estate. So basically when I called them, they told me they can only move me the following day. Unfortunately, at that moment, my helper was already here. So my helper was like, girl, let's let's just go and get someone that can help us get this stuff so that I can help you when I'm still here. And so I was like, sharp, kudos, everything is fine. And then I actually like, then went out. When we went out, you guys, like, I'm stopping at the robots. Here comes this white lady. And she bumps my car. I'll put a picture somewhere here, you guys can see. So I was actually stopped and she bumped my car. She came out. She did apologize. She did say that, you know what, she was like rushing. Something is wrong with her daughter. She was rushed to the hospital. So she was rushing to the hospital for the daughter. She did say that the daughter broke her arm or something, like it was quite serious. And so I had to take her details down. I had to call my insurance. And they told me I can take her details down because both their cars were driving. And then after that, obviously, I had to go to the police station, which I was only able to do the following day and open a case. And so now it's with the insurances, and I guess they're going to sort everything out. She was very nice. The evening, she also called me just to apologize. Yeah, so it was just stressful. I mean, from just me knowing that I need to move in, things are just not working out this side, to me actually being bummed. And another thing, again, you guys, that I actually realized and saw was that God is so good, you guys. Ever since I've bought the Nissan, I probably have driven Kia maybe twice. And so it was legit pegged for like maybe about 3 months straight, not being touched. And because we had packed stuff in the car in Nissan, I didn't want to go up and down with the stuff, and then we didn't want to offload because I was staying in second floor, girl. So we were like, okay, we're gonna pack the Nissan, and then we're gonna now like just drive and do whatever we need to do with the Kia. And so thank God they bumped the Kia, not the Nissan. Not that, I mean, if you understand, you understand. It's not even like I'm saying I don't love the Kia. I love the Kia. My heart was very painful, but I love my bigger car more than my smaller car. It was going to be more expensive to fix the bigger car than the smaller car. So I just felt like it was actually God's doing, because had it been that we moved in the previous day and offloaded everything, I would have been in the Nissan and the lady would have bumped the Nissan, which would have like I would have gone crazy. Maybe I would have been arrested because I would have just, yeah. So I mean, I was really grateful when it came to that. I've told myself that, no matter what happens in my life now, I'm gonna do my best to just look at the positive. So instead of me crying to say, oh my gosh, they bumped my Kia, I was thankful that at least it's not the Nissan. Not that this situation is not painful, but I was just, the other thing again that I'll go ahead and tell you guys is that also when I was driving on the highway, the Nissan, a stone came and hit us from nowhere, and it basically cracked the windscreen. And I went, you guys, to Nissan, and I was like, how much to fix this? And when that guy told me it won't be less than 8,000, that's what he said, because it has got so many sensors. Thank God my insurance from the Nissan side is also going to cover that. I'm so glad and grateful that you guys, I have insurance. Almost everything that is mine, that is expensive, I have insurance on. And so it's quite annoying that this month I'm going to be claiming from 2 insurances for 2 different incidents, and which both of them are not my fault. It's not like I went and hit a car or anything. The stone came and hit my windscreen. The lady bumped the back of the other car. So it was just, yeah, I saw someone actually from my previous video that I uploaded, and I was basically saying everything is going wrong. They were like, Owamie, maybe you may not believe in this. What if your ancestors are unhappy? It's like ever since you went to Midrand, you keep on getting involved with stuff that involve police. Honestly, you guys, like, it's not even a matter of I don't believe in ancestors or anything like that. I just personally feel and believe, even if it was a matter of the ancestors were involved, my ancestors, 1,000%, I know they're all happy with me. My mom, I know she's very happy with me. I take good care of my sisters. I'm fully responsible for it. I've got a great relationship with my siblings. Like, what reason would they even have to be mad at me, So, I mean, I know that came from a good place, and you were just saying, maybe girl, do something, but trust me, like, no, everything is fine. I think that the only difference is that I am a very open person. So whenever something happens, I tell you guys. But I feel like there are people that are going through way more problems and stresses than I am. and you just don't know, obviously, because of they are not like on YouTube and they don't come and obviously talk about it. But basically, I feel like I rambled. This is the update. Yes, I moved in. I'm not fully settled in yet, but we are 85% there. But I really love everything. I don't know if I'll do an apartment tour here, but we will definitely see, ninjas. We will definitely see. But yeah, I'm really happy. I am back. And yeah, go ahead and comment down below what you guys think. And the space I have in the living room is actually big, so I actually switched the lenses. You guys can see, baby. Guys, I'm so happy and I'm so excited, and I feel like I look really good, even though I used a really dark foundation today. But I feel like I look very good. I feel really good. Oh, Ray was also here. He did go back today in the morning. I was crying like a baby. They've already arrived, and so they arrived safe, so thank God. And so yeah, everything is really honestly just coming together. I have been exhausted, you guys. I don't want to lie. I've been very much exhausted, but I'll do my best to just film and make sure that I'm consistent for this week. Even though I don't have the internet, so using your data to upload is quite slow, frustrating. It's just not the gem, but I'm gonna do my best to make sure that you guys get the content. From me, Owamie, I love you guys so much, and thank you so much for all your well wishes. Thank you so much for all your prayers. You guys are just the sweetest, and everything is going right now. So I love you, and just stay blessed. Now, see you guys in my next upload. Bye.